Hello, you're watching Interview of the Day. In this episode, we will talk to the chairman of Astana Civil Service Hub, Alikhan Baimenov. Welcome to our program. Astana Economic Forum has been held for the 12th time this year. Since this is an economic forum, let's talk about economy. What is your take on Kazakhstan's economy?
Биылғы форум негізінен адами капитал, қалалар және экономикалық өсімге арналған. Ол үш факторда бір-бірімен тығыз байланысты. Сөзсіз 21-ші ғасырда
This year's forum is focused on topics such as human capital, cities, and economic growth. These three factors are interdependent. There is no doubt that in the 21st century, in the era of globalization and advanced technologies, human capital quality plays a key role in the competitiveness between the countries. Therefore, we need to focus our attention on sectors such as education and healthcare in order to build human capital assets. The second topic is cities. Cities are one of the drivers of the economic growth. Urbanization, which is the shift of population from rural to urban areas, is intensively expanding in the world. There are 4 localities in Kazakhstan which are considered as large cities. New jobs are expected to be offered in these cities. Therefore, we need to learn to forecast the economic consequences of urbanization. We need to provide young people who move from rural to urban areas with high-quality work environments, as well as special short-term and long-term training programs, allowing them to adapt to the urban environment. In terms of economic growth, Kazakhstan's economy is still dependent on mineral resources. On one hand, it is a profound heritage that we received from our ancestors. We definitely should make use of it, and we shouldn't give it up. Another thing that half of the profit earned by large and rich enterprises in Kazakhstan that use mineral resources should be spent on the development of non-resource-based economy and the establishment of educational institutions. I believe that Kazakh oil companies and other enterprises which are focused on the extraction of mineral resources such as copper, iron and coal should provide support for technical universities which train professionals in these particular fields. Also, fair competition is vital for the economic growth. The Kazakh government is focused on financing small and medium businesses in all regions, which is a right thing to do. However, we need to ensure fair competition if we want this financing to show greater results.
Осыны толық жолға қою керек. Екінші, экономиканың өсуі үшін әділ бәсекелестік маңызды. Яғни, барлық жердегі біз шағын орта бизнесті мемлекет тарапынан бөлінетін қаржымен көтереміз деп айтамыз, үміттенеміз. Ол да дұрыс. Бірақ егер ол қаржы әрі қарай өз нәтижесін берсін десек, бәсекелестік әділ болу керек.
There is a discourse on digital Kazakhstan. Let's also talk about digital transformation. What are the advantages or disadvantages from digital transformation in our society?
Біз қазір пайдасы туралы көбірек айтуымыз керек. Себебі
we need to talk more about the benefits because new technologies give new opportunities both in public administration and in public service. We also train the representatives of the Kazakh government to use new technologies. Not long ago, the hub organized a trip for deputy ministers and deputy governors to Singapore and South Korea, so they can find an answer to this topic. They learned the experience of these countries. Along with South Korea and Singapore, Estonia is one of the world's leaders in this area. In this case, we need to learn how to use technologies.
Бұл істе біз технологияны шектеу емес, технологияны пайдалануды үйренуіміз керек.
Жастарды, мемлекеттік қызметкерлерді, мемлекеттік қызметте
How can one motivate young people to work as civil servants in public service?
мотивировать етуге болады. Сіз өзіңіздің осыған қатысты пікіріңізді айтсаңыз.
Негізі мемлекеттік қызметшілерді ынтасында
In fact, preferences of the government employees differ from the ones of individual business people because most of the people who initially came to the public service want to serve the nation, the country. After they arrive, their greatest educator is their environment. Our hub has prepared a special case and distributed it to state authorities in Kazakhstan. What needs to be changed in work? Everyone needs to improve his or her skills as well as to gain knowledge. If there will be principles of meritocracy, such as selective and gradual promotion in the civil service, and leaders will be more inclined to respect the merits as well as the time and dignity of their employees, Then young people will be more encouraged to work in the public sector.
Абыройын құрметтеп сыйлайтын болса, онда жастардың да ынтасы жоғары болады.
Соңғы сұрақ деп айтсам болады. Жастарға
What can you advise people who are listening to you?
айта кетсеңіз, бізді тыңдап отырған, бізді көретін жастарымызға.
Бірінші кезекте әлемге ашық болыңыздар. Әлемді толық түсіну үшін оқи да білу керек, тыңдай да білу керек.
First of all, I recommend young people to be open to the world. You need to be able to read, listen, and know in order to have a complete understanding of the world. Secondly, do not give up on your dreams. Be able to dream and to make it come true. Thirdly, respect the opinion of others. By respecting your own opinion, you create a decent environment. Fourth, appreciate the dignity, the time, and the labor of all your colleagues and partners.
Өзіңіздің, әріптесіңіздің, жалпы кез келген адамның абыройын, уақытын және еңбегін бағалай біліңіздер.
Thank you, Alikhan Baimenov. We have come to the end of our interview.